is up? What is up? It's your boy Tonyjem, aka Mr. Why Not, Mr. Why Not, and this is Mansplaining. Let's get it.
Mansplaining, mansplaining. Only a man can explain. Mansplaining, mansplaining. Mansplaining, mansplaining. Only a man can explain.
And see, this gets real deep.
The primary objective in my campaign platform is to develop a comprehensive public health and safety plan.
I agree with that. But you can't walk away from 5 people dead.
And let New York deal with it. Because he got like 52 cases in New York City.
Buy black, bank black. The A is acquired assets.
They saying something about your memory bank, and I go, oh snap. Oh snap. The memories in the bank, we keep them for you.
What is up, everybody? It's your boy Tonyjem. So look, welcome to another episode of Mansplaining. I'm your boy, your uncle, your cousin, your brother Tonyjem, and this is how we do it. So glad that you can be with us again today. To all of my YouTubers, hey, glad to have you back. You know there's a few things that you have to do. You got to pay the toll. You got to pay the toll if you're going to watch the show. And what's the toll? Paying the toll is hitting the subscribe button, hitting the like button, commenting, and maybe even sharing. That's how you pay the toll for watching the show. Hey, what's up, Facebook people? What's up, all my Facebook people? I need y'all to pay that toll too. We're going to do this show. You got to pay the toll. If we're not friends, I need you to shoot me a friend request right now. I'm waiting on it. 3, 2, 1, bam. I should have a friend request from you right about now. Also, if you're watching, pay the toll also. Like the video, comment, share the video. We're trying to spread this thing, y'all. We're not trying to keep it to ourselves. Help us spread the word. That's what we're doing, you guys. Hey, to all of our people, as you chime in, you know how it goes. As you come in, you chime in, you speak to me, I will speak to you. First person I'm going to holler out to right now is Sean Wade. What's up, fellow Mustang? From Irondale, Alabama, representing out in Irondale, Alabama. Good to see you, Sean Wade. Good to see you. Hey, as you come in, just holler at your boy, and I will shout you out. These are the people, as you comment, I consider you the people that represent in the fashion of the truly gifted. I get that from Jill Scott, y'all. I get that from Jill Scott. It represent in the fashion of the truly gifted. So these are my people that represent as you come in and you chime in. So we got a few things we're going to chop it up about tonight, you guys. I'm going to get my guy in here. We're going to chop it up a little bit. I don't want to waste any time before I get him on here on the screen. You know how we do the format a little bit different now. You know, I don't just chop it up all at the beginning. I bring my boy in and we're going to chop it up together. So I think he's ready to come on in here. Let me knock on this door real quick and see if he's there. Boom, boom, boom. Duckie Boi, are you in the room?
It's me again, baby. We back.
What's up?
Are we back?
We back.
Are we on the road?
And we back, and we back, and we back.
Hey, we on the road, baby. We on the road. What's going on, man?
Yeah, well, I don't know what to do with ourselves. Just 3 weeks in a row, baby. I don't know what to do.
Highly impressive. Highly impressive.
Shocked at myself. We are doing this thing.
I'm proud of you, dude. I'm proud of you, man. What's going on with you, doctor? Tell me something.
Well, man, the weather been good over here, man. We had a few sprinkles of rain. What's the weather like in Birmingham, y'all? By the way, I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. How's the weather in Birmingham, man?
Yeah, same thing, man. It may be throwing down on this side of town, but if you keep driving, the sun will be shining. Then keep driving, it's throwing down on this side of town. So it's been raining a lot. Looks like we're going to have it for a couple of more days, man. Yeah. Till probably this weekend or something. But I can dig it, Tony, because it kept the temperature down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you. And hey, it's about that time too, because I think after this weekend, there's supposed to be some rain, some storms this weekend. After that, it's gonna be in the 80s. It's gonna be in the 80s on down now. So it's time to start.
Yeah, August the hottest month, man.
Yeah, man. So it's time to start.
August is the hottest month. So, but hey, fall almost here, Tony. Fall almost here.
Fall is almost You know, we like to fall because we like to dress. You know what I'm saying? I like throwing
Big time, big time,
sweaters
big
in my
time.
scarves and my jacket. Well, I got some jackets to bust on y'all this summer.
I got some new thermal underwear so live. Man, ain't nobody gonna see it. But ain't nobody gonna see it.
Got you some Chrysler underoos, but
Oh man, yeah, man, dude. They Aquaman actually, man. I know that sounds weird. You know, yeah, Aquaman, man. You know, we still kids at heart, man. You know, we can't wear that shit out loud and stuff. So, you know, remind me of the underoos. You remember the underoos?
Yeah, them underoos.
Hey, sister. Hey, baby, sister. Love you, baby. Hey, baby.
Love you, Lucretia Battle. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's going on, Lucretia?
Lucretia, what's up, baby?
Lucretia,
thank you for tuning in, man. We love y'all. We love it, man. We love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Oh my God.
But you and your crotchless underoos, I don't know what we're gonna do about them right there, bro.
You remember underoos came out when we were little?
Yeah, I had some incredible hooks.
I didn't have none. My dad refused to buy them, right? So I always felt, I always felt some way about that. So when I got older, got my own money, goddamn it. Today I went and got myself Aquaman thermal, goddamn it.
Well, I can see your dad, and you ask your dad, can I get some underoos? Goddamn underoos, boy. Put them drawers on.
No. No, you ain't the Incredible Hulk. You better go get them goddamn regular underwear you got in there. Them drawers. Like, hey, Tony, I just like, you so lame. Hey, like that time I asked him, hey, I remember I asked him to give me some Jordans, Tony. Oh my God. He said some Jordans, and he looked in the paper. You know, at that time they were number $50 or $60. But at that time, that was a lot of money for the tennis shoes. Hey, he said, boy, I could take you up to Pick and Pay and get you about 5 pack of coolers, boy.
Oh, boy, you was heavy.
I said, hey, dude.
You was heavy on them coolers, boy. You was heavy. I was heavy on them programs.
But hey, I was at jail by then. I was like, hey, Daddy, I got away with that at Pratt, but I can't do that at jail, man.
You get beat up between classes, Dad. Hey, man. Hey, it's almost football time, Duck. Hey, this weekend is kicking off, man. Football preseason kicking off this weekend, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
my daughter, man.
I got a question.
Yeah, I got you.
Deshaun Watson, he's been announced. He's been announced to be starting for the preseason game on Friday against the Jaguars. And some Clemson boys doing that. Clemson boys doing that.
Right.
You think he's gonna meet a lot of opposition when he step on the field from the crowd?
Yeah, man. But the thing about it is, for one, he's black. That's one. And it's nice. He's a rich black man, so naturally, society itself ain't mad about that. Then plus what he's supposed to do with them women and all that. But the thing about life, Tony, time. Give it time to go away. That should be over with by game 3 of the season, man. By the third time he starts this year, it'll be over with.
They forgot all about it. Big Ben, they forgot all about it.
And they say Big Ben, the biggest rapist in the NFL.
Ever.
They say he don't play around with women. Yeah, big time.
Yeah. They like Big Ben was roughhouse, and Big Ben will throw him into the wall.
And then he'll word about it. And that joker rarely got reprimanded. So, man, I'm with Deshaun Watson, man. I ain't with what he did. I'm not with the crime, but I still, support him, man. It's all right, man.
I feel, man. Yeah, I feel the same way, man. I just feel like the fans ought to just lay off him, man. It is what it is. He paying restitution. He done gave up $100 million already. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he paying.
But that's their job. Hey, look, that's the fans' job, though. You know what I'm saying? That's their job.
Yeah.
That's their job.
It is, man. It is. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Oh, before we get on to our main topic for the day, man, I do wanna make notice. I did make notice that my little position I got over here, Duck. My little position in. I'm a music exec around this mug.
You are A&R, dude. You are an official A&R. I love it.
L.A. Reid, baby. Lower Alabama Reid, baby. You better understand.
Lower Alabama Reid, baby. Hey, I love it. I love it.
let the guys know, man, if you're watching, if you're a singer, if you're a rapper, if you know a singer or a rapper, your kid is a singer or a rapper, and they're serious about doing something, they're serious about being a star, they're serious about doing music, you need to holler at me. Anybody that's got the love for the craft, that's got the skill for the craft, and is able to invest in themselves and get themselves a team around them to help push them into the stratosphere. That's what I'm here for. So make sure you hit me up. I'm with Wealth Nation. You can look me up on Instagram. That's at Tonyjem _1 Wealth Nation. At Tonyjem _1 Wealth Nation. Check me out on there. Follow me. I'm trying to make stars, baby. I'm trying to make some stars, and I'm trying to put that R&B.
Right. So everybody out there, hey, look. So people out there, you got your young nephews and nieces out there, people who talented and trying to do it, and they serious, and y'all got the money, like, we're not offering to pay for everything. We really want people investing in themselves and help boost them on another level.
Yes, you got to be. I mean, that's an investment. That's an investment. You know what I'm saying? So you saying you got connections. If you do that, holler at your boy. I can get you where you need to be. I promise you that.
So you got connections.
Those who know me know I've been over here. I've been doing my thing for a while, y'all. I know some people. I done rubbed some elbows. I done got into some positions. I can get you where you need to be. Tonyjem, Wealth Nation. Holler at your boy if you're trying to sing, if you're trying to rap. That's what it is, man. Hey, Duck, man, I wish I was doing this. I wish I was doing this when you was rapping heavy, man.
Man, look, that's so sad that we was in the wrong place, Tony.
Yeah.
Birmingham, that's the only thing I don't like about my city. That's the only thing I complain is our location. Geographically, it sucks when it comes to entertainment because in order to get noticed, you got to do something very miraculous, or you got to leave. You got to leave and go. You know what I'm saying? You got to go to LA. You got to go to New York. You got to go to Atlanta. Because, we don't get seen here. It's sad enough. Birmingham is not equipped. No, we're not trained to support local artists in anything either. Right. So it's rough, man, but it's all right.
We're not, man.
Yeah, but let's break that.
Yeah, hey, but I'm all for the artists, and if they all in Birmingham, hey, we need to make Birmingham shine, baby. I'm from Birmingham. Let's make Birmingham shine. I can make it happen. Holla at your boy. So let's move on. Let's move on to our main subject for the night, Doug, man. Here about a month ago, a little over a month ago, the Supreme Court overturned the Roe versus Wade decision, man. Which begs the question: when does life begin, man? When does life begin, man? That's the biggest question right there. But as far as the Roe versus Wade, I think you're pretty versed in this particular subject right here, Doug. Why don't you talk about Roe versus Wade, man?
Tony, I put it like this. Finally, you asked that where life begins. 9 times out of 10, it begins as soon as we open and take that first shot of liquor.
What up, Shay? Go ahead.
Hey, when we take that first shot of liquor, that's when life begins, because that normally leads to the conversation, that leads to the procreation, that leads to the But anyway, man, you seriously though, this is a serious topic, man, and anybody who haven't been under a rock, they should know about Roe versus Wade, man. Serious subject, man, and that's just the process of terminating, pregnancy and whatnot. We're not allowed to say the A word. And we don't want to say it. We're going to respect everybody.
We're not going to say the word. We'll call it AB.
We're not going to say the word.
We'll either call it AB or the procedure. Okay.
Yeah, the procedure.
So for social media purposes, we're not going to use the word. Okay. So you know what we're talking about? Roe versus Wade. We're talking about ABtions.
The procedure.
Or the procedure. That's what we're talking about.
Right.
So go ahead. Continue.
Right. So, Tony, basically, man, when I think about it, America's fairly a young country, man, and although we boast about all this freedom and stuff we have, it's two groups of people that always touch my heart because they had it the roughest over here, man. And that's black people, of course. Right. You know how we came here and whatnot. It got dogged out. The racism. Also, women in general. You know what I'm saying? They got shunned too for a long time. Couldn't vote. They were like us, couldn't vote. was limited in what they can do. They can have a degree, a master's, and still the best thing they can do is be a secretary or whatever. And then it got to a point, Tony, they started telling these women what and whatnot they can do with their bodies.
Right.
Okay. So Roe versus Wade is basically it's a lady, man. Her name was damn, I forgot her first name. I'm going off the head with this. Her last name was Roe. It might have been Catherine or something. And basically okay, let's put it like this. The Supreme Court has two types of judges. They have granular laws, they just make up stuff. And then they have landmarks. You know what I'm saying? A landmark is something huge. And this one was a landmark, the Roe versus Wade. And basically it's a woman, a lady named Miss Rose, she got pregnant and she really wanted to terminate the pregnancy. But the thing is, in Texas, she was in Texas at the time, and Texas law, they didn't, they allowed it, but it had to be under certain conditions and whatnot.
Texas don't play like that.
Yeah, big time. Texas is rough, man. And her name was Jane Rose. And she was in her early 20s. This is 1969. She wanted to get the procedure, and but it's like legal, but only if your life is at risk. That's the only way you can get this procedure. And she tried twice to get one, Tony, but she couldn't. So she had to get an attorney. His name was McCormick. All right, just so she could, push to have this done because it's a law thing. And so this guy, the DA, his name was Henry Wade. So that's the Roe versus Wade right there. Jane Roe, Henry Wade, okay? He's the DA down there. He's trying to enforce the law in Texas. Tell this lady, this is the law down here. So McCormick, the attorney for Ms. Roe, filed a lawsuit, took him to court. Man, the judge won. This is 1971. And the judge, won 71 in favor of Ms. Roe. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But in January of 1973, January 22nd, come to think, they got together down there and struck down that decision and went back to,
Okay.
Yeah, they struck it down. Said, the women can't do that unless their life is at risk. Now, a judge named Judge Blackman came back. He was like, okay, we're tripping with this 14th Amendment because Judge Blackman, he was for a woman's privacy because that was the big thing with this particular judge. A woman's privacy. It should supersede a state's right to ban this procedure.
Right.
Okay? So they ended up actually winning, Tony. They actually won. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Roe did. The judge ruled in her favor because he's like, look, these women, this is privacy we talking about. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm with that. So, but the way they did it, I'm going to be brief. They said, yeah, the procedure can be done, but here's some restrictions to it. Here's some of the things. Okay, in the first trimester, it's up to the mother if she wants to do it or not. In the first trimester. The second trimester, the government can regulate it, like they can get involved, but they can't ban it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And the third trimester, the government can protect the fetus and be like, no, you know what I'm saying? And so that's the Roe versus Wade. It's something that struck across the whole nation. That's how huge it is. And Tony, let me say this, man. I got a soft spot in the heart for women, man, because it ain't right that they get told what they can do with their body. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to get further to, why I chose to ride with the women on this.
Right.
I do believe that a woman has a right to decide what she want to do with her body. And I understand the fetus part, I understand that not together, but for the most part, they haven't even formed yet, because we would like to go overboard and like, hey, that's murder and all that, and we're going to get into the details and all that later. But basically, that's Roe versus Wade, man. Jane Roe took that on. The DA, Henry Wade, she took him there. She won and tried to strike it down, but the judge came back. Man, there we have it.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. That was a good history lesson to anybody that's watching.
Yeah.
And I also want to let the people know that's watching. If you got any questions or comments about what we're talking about right now, hit the comment box and express yourself. Express yourself. If you are interested in coming on the show and expressing yourself, let me know. I'll drop the link. I'll drop the link in there so you can come on in and have your say. It is an open floor, you guys. Our show is your show. Mi casa es su casa.
That's right. That's right. That's
my thing.
What you think about? What you think about that?
I'm not. Okay. You got pro-life. You got pro-choice.
Right.
I'm pro-chife. I'm pro-chife, man.
You pro what?
I'm pro-chife.
Okay. What does that mean?
I'm dead center in the middle, man, because I think under certain circumstances, yes. Under certain circumstances, yes, abortions should. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. ABs. I shouldn't be saying the word. Under certain circumstances, ABs should be allowed. And to me, I think it's really kind of three categories that would exclude, which would prohibit a woman from having to carry the baby to term. Of course, the R word, RAPE. Of course,
right.
We're not saying that word either. The RAPE word, right. Incest. I believe if somebody high up in the family, or uncle or aunt or something, has influence on the child in the family, I think, and the child gets pregnant, yeah, I think that could be a case for it. Or if it's at the risk of the life of the mother. If it's at the risk of the life of the mother. Right. But other than that, I can't. I'm kind of in. I'm gonna be transparent on this stuff. I'm gonna be real transparent on this.
Yeah.
I have had a situation in my life years ago. Years ago, in the last millennia. We was living in the last millennia. Yeah, in the last millennia, there was a situation where there was an AB situation going on with me, and I don't remember a whole lot about it. I was very young at the time, but I do recall that situation did happen, and I felt some way about it. Yeah, I felt some way about it. I was sad about it. Right. I was upset about it. Also, I was relieved about it. To be, if I'm being all out honest, I was relieved about it. I wasn't ready to be a dad at the time, or I didn't think I was ready to be a dad at the time. But I was gonna go with whatever happened. Whatever happened, I had to face the music. So it is what it is. But I think by law, those three circumstances would provide the opportunity for a woman to have the procedure. Outside of that, I don't know, because it can be used. Some women, I can't say all women, but some women use it as a form of contraception.
Right.
There are some women that I know from even childhood growing up that had a lot of them. That had several of them. You know what I'm saying? Had several of them, and for whatever reasons they did them, I don't know what the reason. Well, we basically know what the reasons are. They didn't want to have. They were too young to have. People felt like they were too young.
Right.
To have. But I just believe that under those three circumstances, it's allowed. But using it as a way to not have a baby, I think that's garbage, and it happens. I wanted to find this video, Doug. I wanted to find this video, and I was looking for it, but I couldn't find it. There's this young man. I think he was in Texas. He has a video on YouTube, and he works at a Planned Parenthood. He worked at a Planned Parenthood facility. So his story is he worked at Planned Parenthood. They did the procedures, under guise of not doing it or whatever. They'll say they're doing everything else at Planned Parenthood but that. But so he said he went out one night and he partied all night long. It was too late for him to go home, and too late. He didn't want to go home and fall asleep and oversleep. So he had his uniform in the car. He says went to the building, parked there, and he slept. And he set his alarm to wake up. He said at about 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, there was a convoy of black cars that pulled up to the facility, and there was like a line of young Caucasian females that they were lining up, bringing there, and they were lining them up like at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. So he gets up, gets out of his car, go in the building. Hey, what's going on in here? They fired that dude. They fired him on the spot. You ain't supposed to be in here. But he knew what they was doing there. He knew, and supposedly these were female friends of some very influential men who all set up for this to happen for them on that particular date. They had all rounded up their little side pieces, like, hey, we gonna get y'all taken care of, and they were all going to get it taken care of at the same time. See, situations like that, I don't agree with. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. Doug. I think under those three markers, yes. Other than that, no, because that being able to go and do that and just terminate a birth like that adds fuel to the hot girl summers. That adds fuel to getting the club shot up all the time by every dude you encounter. I mean, to me, it became a license. It became a license to just shoot the club up, and I'll take care of it next week. I'll go and get it taken care of next week. Before it get too bad, give me $250. I'll get it taken care of. If we wait longer than that, it's gonna cost more. That's garbage. That's garbage to me, man.
I take the three reasons, and then there's one, and that's to me. This is just to me. I'll be transparent. Let me be super transparent. Another reason is like you ain't fit to be a parent to take care of a child. If you're going to bring a kid into this world and you're in a messed up situation, So me personally, I agree with the procedure because I support the woman. If the woman is cool with it, this is my point. If the woman cool with it, yeah, she should be able to do it, man. And like you said, the R word. When that happens, the incest and whatnot. Now, the thing is with me, the reason why I do support it is because, guys like us, we're sexually active, 12, 13 years old.
Yeah.
And, the ramifications.
We started early.
Yeah, and like when you do that, that's pretty young. And mistakes get made because you don't know how to have sex yet at that age. Even if you're doing it a lot, you don't know what you're doing. So it doesn't take much to get pregnant at all. And sometimes, I believe in the fact that you're not ready to have a child. Let that girl make that decision. And plus, I've seen women who decided not to have one, got the procedure because they had plans for their life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they got pregnant by mistake, but when their choice in life was, okay, do I sit down and have this child and it change the trajectory of my life, or, I can go get this procedure, ask God for forgiveness, and, let me go to college, get my degree, handle my business, then get married and have a child where I can take care of it. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times these children, people be having kids and they ain't got no damn business having a child, man, and it'll slow your life down. I ultimately believe it's up to the woman, man, and then she should have that choice.
My thing is this: why wait till you get pregnant to say my body, my choice? Why not say my body, my choice as to going raw when you're having sex? Why can't it be my body, my choice? You can't go raw with me. You can't shoot the club. That's your body, your choice. But so that you can enjoy the full pleasure, you allow that to happen and say on the back end, okay, well, now it's my body, my choice. Well, it was your body, your choice in the first place, and you you chose. And now you want to choose otherwise because now there's a consequence to what your choice was in the beginning. No.
Right. But if we speak in numbers, it's just a flip side to that coin you talking about. It's a flip side. And in numbers, just like you say, like, you know, why would you do that and then have to go get the procedure when you know in the beginning, and you could have done something to prevent it. But at the same time, I think a lot of children are born under that same, you know what I'm saying? I bet you more children are born under those circumstances than terminated. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I bet there's way more women have children knowing damn well if they have raw sex, they will get pregnant. They know this.
They know this.
I bet you more women have children knowing they get pregnant than those who terminate, those that terminate. Because I'm going to tell you my experience. Man, when I was like 16, 17, 18, I didn't realize how fertile I was. You know, and I had children early. You know me, I was a father at 17, 18. And I had a procedure too. I had a woman that had a procedure. I had a couple of women that did have a procedure. And it was not easy. I didn't like it. And I was prepared for either way. But I understood why they opted to have it, to have the procedure. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to always ask women, like you didn't know you would get pregnant. Like, how do y'all sit up and get pregnant? Don't you know you're not on birth control? You don't have the depot shot. You didn't wear a condom.
And I know a lot of girls who verbally said, I don't really keep up with my, you know, some girls do keep up with their ovulation period. Some girls don't. Right. Some girls are oblivious to it. I don't know when mine is. You know what I'm saying? But
I think a woman knows. I be thinking a woman knows what she doing. I don't care what nobody says. That's the only thing I oppose. As far as this topic is concerned, that's the only thing I got to say that's sort of negative towards women about this. Is I think they know what they be doing.
I agree. But now, one other thing one other reason why I'm kind of against it is because she can, at her desire, she can absolve herself of all the responsibility. But the man can't do that. He can't say I opt out of fatherhood. He can't do that. But she can opt out of motherhood. Now, if you have to put it up for adoption, that's one thing. But if you opt out completely, if you have the ability to opt out completely, then that man should have the ability to opt out completely as well. That's my only contention. That's if it's good for one,
I get it.
Good for the other. Now, I'm not, but you ask me, I say have a baby. You ask me, I say have a baby. It's gonna be hard, but this was the bed you made. Lay in.
I'm with you, but I give women, you know, when they come to having a child, I give women.
You went out. Your audio went out. Oh, your audio going out.
Can you hear me now?
Okay, it's back.
Okay. What I was about to say is a woman. Man, I lost thought. I mean, but they carry the baby for 9 months on it. They actually have to go through labor, you know. So I give them more leeway. I give them credit. They go through more, so they have a little bit more say so. But see, and then you know, like they say though, like what I hate is when they say, let's say sometimes you be like, girl, why you having that baby? We was just having sex. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't planning on having that child. And then they say, well, you should have been, you know, all up in me like that. Or you should have, you know what I'm saying?
You was acting like you wanted one.
Right. But I'm like, look, if I was a chick, and I know me like I know I'm a man, if I didn't want to get pregnant, I'm not gonna get pregnant. I'm gonna be on something to prevent me from getting pregnant. If not, it's gonna be intentional that I got pregnant. You know what I'm saying?
Can't be letting the
We
club.
should.
Dr. Shay says, okay, you know as well. So why would they go raw in knowing that she can get pregnant? I get that, but see, look at it from this point. Look at it from this perspective. Who's
Wait, hold on. We go in wrong for one reason. Because that's the best feeling in the world. I swear to God. No feeling.
in the world?
That's the only reason. It's
the best feeling in the world, I tell you.
It's a major difference. It's a major difference than wearing a raincoat. Hey, Tony, you see the name I chose for this episode? No, look, you see the name?
I saw it, Jim E. Hats. It took me. I see. Okay, but I look at this. All right, so she's like, men know you. Okay, I get it. Yeah, men know that there's a chance that they can have. But just as men know that there's a chance that she can get pregnant, she ought to know that there's a chance you're gonna carry a baby and not have a baby daddy around.
Right.
So which would be which one should stick in your head more? The guy should. They should both think, but the guy can drop, deposit, and disappear and be gone. And now she left. She got to raise the child. To me, that's why when I say, if I ask who should be responsible for contraception, who should be responsible? To me, it should be on both, but ultimately, I think it should be on the woman because she has complete control.
I agree. Tony, I agree with you. And the key word you just said, dog, control. Yeah, we know going in you raw, you can get pregnant. But who has the most control over you getting pregnant or not? The woman does. Hey, look, that's about it. 90% out of control. Y'all control that situation. 90%, 95%. That's crazy. They should hold it. I disagree. 2 minutes of pleasure for a lifetime. Hey, look, you said something. Hey, Miss Battle.
More times than not, that
Miss Battle, you said something. And that happens more than, especially that period in Black America where Lil like become the baby mama and the baby daddy became a fad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I blame our generation. I think our generation kicked that off. Yeah. That, hey, that's my baby. Hey, I got a baby mama. Hey, I got a baby daddy. Turn it into a fad.
Yeah, they made songs about it.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? I mean, women,
it ain't no joke.
It got to the point to where it is now where being a baby mama is more important to some women than being a wife. They'll get no husband. I don't need a husband. Just give me my baby.
Right. And then the heartache, listen, the heartache, look, when two people 9 times out of 10 is just having sex, okay, or you hook up on that one night stand, or hey, you bump into the chick, you meet, both of y'all just attracted to each other. Y'all lay down, y'all known each other a week or two, y'all had sex a couple of times for about 8 months, and it's over with. She called you about 2 months later, hey, I'm pregnant. You know, you be like, what? You know what I'm saying? Y'all didn't go together, y'all didn't never talk about nothing like that. All y'all did was have sex, but now y'all got to deal with each other for the rest of your life. Now there's animosity planted in y'all situation before the baby even get there over the fact that we be like, damn, you know, how you gonna get pregnant? Right. And some people who get the procedure, they dodge, you know, look, everybody ain't in no situation they need to bring a child in, man. You know, that's one thing. And I do believe in mistakes. And I believe in mistakes. Because when we young, we don't know what the heck. It don't take much to get pregnant, Tom. It don't take.
It don't. But it takes one thing, and you only got to protect yourself from one thing. It don't take much, but you only got to protect yourself from one thing. Getting the club shot up. Yeah, the guy should be responsible enough to not want to leave a seed there unattended. But a woman, to me, a woman's got to be smart enough to know hey, this dude can drop this seed off at any minute and dip. And now my whole financial world changes, my whole personal world changes, and this dude is living his best life. If I'm lucky, he'll stick around. If I'm lucky, he'll stick around. But he ain't got to stick around. He can dip. And now the weight of my decision to carry this child is on me now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, I look at it like this also. It's funny. It's funny when I see women fight.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you just came back up.
Okay. I think it's funny, and it's that's one of the way women open up a conversation. You know, I think it's funny. You know, that there are women who will fight for the right to AD a pregnancy, and then a lot of them, they get applauded for being brave, but in the same, they'll turn around and demonize a man because he decides he wants to opt out of fatherhood.
You know what though, Tony, getting back to the actual procedure though, as much as I'm for it though, I do step by the woman during those times, man, because they go through a lot.
I believe
during that experience. That experience for them, you know, for us is nothing. Only thing we end up doing is probably forking out the money. How much it costs,
exactly.
You know, and that's all we gotta go through. You know, but them, man, it's physical, it's psychological, it's emotional. You know, I talk to women, man, they done it, had a lifetime of regret doing it, and
which is why
it's so serious.
Which is why it ultimately lands on her, in my opinion. It ultimately lands on her because she is the one that's gonna have to carry the burden and hope and pray that he wants to help. Because he ain't got to unless you get the folks in your business. You get the folks in your business, then yeah, you can make him pay if he got a job. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But let me see. Somebody else got some stuff out here to say. Let me see. LaCroixet, okay, she hit it with the two. LaCroixet, I'm gonna skip over. I'm gonna see what Allison King had to say. What's up? She said, Raw can have much worse consequences than pregnancy. You're right. You are absolutely right, Allison. However, we are talking about AB. We are talking about AB.
Yeah, we're talking about the
we're talking about that particular subject. Yes, there's a lot of consequences that can come with that, with the diseases and everything. But that takes us in a different direction. So I agree with what you said. I agree wholeheartedly with what you said.
Hey, Tony. Hey, listen though. But here's the kicker. Here's the kicker to all of this. My overall analysis is, you know, I'm for it because everybody ain't ready. You know, it's so many reasons why, good reasons why. And yeah, people should be more responsible when having sex, man. But in the heat of the moment, you know what I'm saying, when that passion is shot through the roof, you know, if it's on, it's on. But here's the kicker, Tony. I'm getting back to the governmental part of this. The white boys. You know, the case always has been who actually get the procedure done more, white women or black women, right? That's always been a question. It's just like you just said, your partner, he got 5%, all the white girls going to do it. But I think, if you notice, when they voted that Roe versus Wade thing and banned the procedure, I always thought that the reason is because the white race is dwindling and the white man is becoming extinct. And he don't have time for the procedure from his white women when they already, you know, through, you know, they almost out there, dude.
They were the ones who were doing it. I mean, yeah, there were a lot of other nationalities that were doing it, but that particular nationality was doing it in droves. They was doing it in droves. Hot Girl Summer was in action big time in the Caucasus Mountains. I'm trying to get you to understand. Hot Girl Summer. So yeah, that was a theory that came out that the Caucasian population is dwindling. And a lot of it has to do with all the the number of ABs that happen, all the lives that they've lost
Yeah,
every year.
big time.
Every year it's like 390 some thousand every year.
Yeah,
390 some thousand ABs every year.
yeah.
And
That plus, hold on.
a lot of those are of the Caucasian persuasion. I
That
can't
is,
say what percentage, but I think the majority of those are of the Caucasian persuasion, which is
right.
why we wanted to stop doing this, because we need some white people in this lane.
That they dwindling it too, because also everybody know, like, with them having them mixed babies and whatnot.
Yeah.
Once anything brown or got melanin in their skin get mixed in, that's what that baby is. You know what I'm saying? It ain't white no more. That's a black baby you got. You know what I'm saying? And that, along with, you know what I'm saying, the procedure, white women are known to really do that. For one, they got the money to do it, a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? They got a bright future. They folks got the money to put up to do it. And so they could do it, you know, more or less. You know, black women, black boys, we ain't got no money to be talking about for no procedure and whatnot. That's why. You know, plus we have babies anyway. We have beautiful babies. But the procedure itself, like the actual act, man, it's so rough. Now, there's an ugly part to it, the procedure. Like, when you actually have to do it and taking the lady up there to get it done. And you got the people sitting right outside protesting and talking crazy to you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, don't do that. You commit murder. Your emotions are already high. You're trying to protect the lady you're with. Then they in your ear. This is before you even get in the building. It's an ugly situation, Tony, but it's a real one. But it's sad that the white folks are really just trying to protect, you know, their race, their bloodline. And I'm scared because the white boys are like this. Hey, before I go extinct, I'll blow this world up in half. Hey, talking you know the white boy don't
But you know what? Statistically, they say having an AB is like 99% safer than childbirth. It's like only 1% death rate. When doing ABs in an authorized place. Okay, and then we ain't talking about the back alley. We ain't talking about round the back in the rec center. We ain't talking about that. We're talking about in a licensed facility. There's like a 1% death rate for AB, so it's way safer than actual childbirth. But
look, in August of '72. In August of '72, Americans opposed it 46 to 42%. But by April '73, Americans were in favor of it, like 52 to 41.
Yeah.
And then by April of 1992, government set a roadblock to make it harder to get them. You know what I'm saying? All this is the white boys is trying to preserve their race, dude. If that was a problem for us, like our race had to go extinct and all that, man, they wouldn't even be touching.
Keep having it. I got a question though, Doug. What would you think if they came out with the rule that all boys, once they turn the age of 16, have to get a vasectomy until they get married?
Ooh.
How would we feel about that if all boys from the time of 16, you got to get a vasectomy until you get married? Somebody say, put this analogy. What sense does it make to take a loaded gun and shoot it at a bulletproof vest when you can just take the bullets out the gun? I like, damn it. That makes sense.
Man, you know
what, man? That's powerful, right now.
What? Right now, as it stands, man, 69% of Americans are in favor of having a right to do it, and this is a situation that's very serious. It's just a civil rights thing, and it's I'm just pro civil rights, man. I just don't believe that we have the right to tell a woman if she can or cannot have that procedure done. You know, that shit just ain't right to me, man. Let that woman decide if she wants to do that with her body, regardless of what. That's just the way. That's the way America's supposed to be founded on this Constitution. You know what I'm saying? But
Do you
these
think the
Jews
do
are
you
just
think the
throwing
men
arm in the law and telling these women what they can and cannot do, dude.
do you think the
Let's not
men
overlook that.
do you think men ought to fight for the right to opt out if they want to?
Yeah, yeah. Why not?
Do you think men should start fighting for the right to opt out of fatherhood if they want to?
Uh, nah, man, we got to man up. Hey, look, Tony, we got to man up, dude. Look, every child I got, dude. Look, and you know me, I done got hit up before. You know, I got babies out. You know what I'm saying? I knew what I was doing. Hey, look, I knew what I was doing when I got into women. You know what I'm saying? I knew what I was doing, and I had plans of pulling out. You know what I'm saying? I had plans, but I didn't. I knew what I was doing. Like, if we don't want to take that risk, hey, listen, what you crazy? Hey, if we don't want to take that risk, you know, wear a condom. And then we so stupid growing up. You know, we used to say, "Hey man, you wore a condom." You know, we was in high school. You wore, no man. You know, nigga, I don't want no condom. Nigga, I don't want no condom. You know, I ran up in it. You know, I shot all up in it. I shot up. You know what I'm saying? So education is the key. We need to teach these little young boys, man. Listen, you know. So in other words, now Tony, if we go in raw, we know the consequences of doing that. But I think women should be more courteous and be like, you know, don't tear my brother up. If you know you can get pregnant, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Let us know. You know what I'm saying? If you want to have my baby, let me know. Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Don't be like, oh, I forgot to take my pills. You know, how the hell did you forget to take birth control pills? And you know we be banging 5-6 times a week. You know what I'm saying? You know when we see each other, it's going down.
Yeah.
But you forget to take your pills. That's intentional. And to me, that's all the beef I got. I think sometimes women do that shit intentionally.
I think a lot of times it because of who it is. Oh, I'm keeping this one. I'm keeping this one. I know. Oh, he ain't want one. I ain't really like him. I just did that to do something. He don't want it. I don't want it either. Oh, but
look,
him. He messed up and got me pregnant. Yeah, and I want to be with him, but he don't want to be with me. But we gonna have this baby, and I'm gonna make him want to be with me.
Hey, and this one too. You ain't gonna tell me that sometimes they be laying in the bed like we might get up, go take a shower, brushing our teeth or whatever, and they be laying in the bed looking at the dude like, shit, I'm gonna have this nigga, baby. I'm gonna have this nigga, but this is what they say to themselves. You ain't gonna tell me they don't plan this shit.
That's a Facebook user. They don't have a title. They're trying to put the brakes on contraception.
First off, who are you? Who is that?
Facebook user. He ain't got no name on there. But I did hear that too. I did hear that they trying to slow down contraception, which y'all trying to do. Well, we know what they're trying to do. They're trying to get that Caucasian population back up in court. Abortions, no contraception. Let's get these babies up in here.
Hey, look, I'm a realist. I live on the planet Earth. That's night and day.
Okay.
Hey, listen. Oh, hey, Kim. Hey, look, it's night and day. The feeling is night and day. When you got a condom on compared to when you don't. It's just like hot and cold. It's just totally different. But my thing is control. The woman ultimately has way more control over the outcome than men do. They got about like a 95%. They got 95% control on if she gets pregnant or not.
Like Lacroix said, but some women can't take birth control. Then that's the one who especially can't be letting nobody go in her wrong.
Yeah, y'all need to sit down.
Why you can't take contraception? Why you letting somebody shoot up the club? Why? And why
y'all need to sit down somewhere.
Yeah, why you gonna trust him when he say he ain't gonna shoot it up? You know he gonna shoot it up.
Yeah, that depot shot. Hey, listen, it's 2022. They got several ways. They got depot shots. They got the contraceptive you can put in it. Morning after pill.
Yeah.
I still say this, Tony. Women know what they be doing, man. Look, they know what they be doing, man. And look,
I'ma have it for who I want to have it for, whether he want it or not.
that's the only beef I got with them. They know what they be doing. I'm gonna have this nigga baby. Oh, hold on. What about this one, Tony? To get a dude back, like to be spiteful and to be malicious. Hey, look, I'm the side chick, right? I'm the side chick messing with this dude. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he trying to break up with me and be a happily married dude. Oh, I got a trick. I'm gonna show you something. I got a trick for you, bro.
Just to screw you over.
Yeah.
Baby that I don't want, I have no clue why it's showing up, but okay. But yeah, they'll have a baby that they don't want just to screw you over.
Man, look.
It's happened.
So it's not cool when y'all weaponize it. It's not cool. I think don't weaponize it. Yeah. Don't do that. That's trapping. That shit ain't cool to trap a dude. But like if a woman, like if a lady is cool with doing it, Tony, I support her. Because even the women that choose to do it, they still go through the emotional trauma, the psychological trauma. You know, like man, that stuff ain't no joke, man. So once again, I'm in the woman's corner when it comes to that because it ain't no joke, and I'm pro-choice, man. I'm pro-choice, and it's a civil rights thing. We have no right to tell a woman what to do with her goddamn body. That's just crazy. But the white boys are dying out, dude. It's almost a wrap for them little devils. They say, hold up, Jack, before we do this. We'll blow this world to smithereens. But anyway, man, I know. Let's wrap this up, dude, because this conversation is a little too deep.
Hey, Doug, we might pick this back up again in a different format. With because this is a pretty good subject, man, and I do want to. I like having some input on there, and I kind of like the input that we had tonight. What you got to say one more time, Lucretia? Like I say, some women are treacherous and trifling like that. Yeah, and that's the problem.
I'm a victim.
That's the issue. That's the issue right there. That's the issue right there. Hey, Duck, man, we're going to do this again, bro. I appreciate you coming on with me today, bro. We're doing this thing like we always do, man.
Hey, no problem, man. It's been great, dude. Thank you for having me, man. It's been another one, man. We'll come again next week, man. And maybe we can bounce off this and talk about men and women and the actual act of when they say, I'm pregnant. And the shit that goes down after they make that initial, I'm pregnant. And the many ways, the different ways I done heard that statement before. And we'll talk about that, man. But thank you for having me, everybody out there in the crowd. Hey, like, share, subscribe. Tony, thank you, brother. I love you. Until we meet again, my friend. Nadu. That's why out, baby.
Peace out. Yo. Peace out to Duckie Boy. Peace out to Duckie Boy. Hey, it's been a pretty good show, you guys. I didn't know how we was really going to do this tonight, trying to talk about Roe versus Wade. I'm not a doctor. He's not a doctor. We're not specialists or anything like that. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know the laws or anything like that. But, I mean, we're men that have lived 50 years, you know what I'm saying? And we've observed a lot. We know a lot of people that have lived a lot of situations. We have lived different situations. So we have a perspective on it. And that's what we try to do here. We just try to bring our perspective to a popular topic and chop it up. That's what we do here at Mansplainin. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for tuning in, for checking us out. Once again, we're going to be back next week. Same bad time, same bad channel. And I appreciate you guys if you'll come in and log on. I appreciate if you comment. I appreciate if you share. But most importantly, if you're on YouTube, I need you to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. I thank you. I appreciate you guys. I'm Tonyjem. That's Duckie Boi. We getting ready to get up out of this piece, you guys. I'm sitting there stalling time so I can get to my get to my music. Yeah, we doing it. We get it up. That's how we doing it, you guys. Tune in next week, and we'll be here. It's your boy Tonyjem. Go, be great. Giving less than your best. That's gonna always be failure. I'm gonna holler at you guys later.
Mansplaining, mansplaining. Only a man can explain. Mansplaining, mansplaining. Mansplaining, mansplaining. Only a man can explain. Mansplaining, mansplaining. Explain.